Happy Father's Day to the Kliqpod Nation. Damn, it feels good to be back. After 2 long weeks, huge shout out to my main man, Mean Dean, for taking care of the reviews for me this week and giving your boy off the week off for his birthday. But with that being said, we're here for the Money in the Bank prediction show. But before we get into the show, what we think is going to go on in the show, I want to talk about what's going on with the channel. So today is a very exciting day for the Kliqpod Nation, the Kliqpod family. This will be the first ever annual draft for fantasy wrestling, and it pops off at 3 p.m. I'm super excited. Now we're going to do our picks through Facebook. It's only a few of us now. I personally want to test this out for about a month, see how Mean Dean wants to run this once me and him talk a little backstage. Hopefully get this out there and I can do some other groups with you guys as well. And man, this is going to be exciting, guys. This is a whole new change to the face of wrestling. With that being said, also at the end of this month, lo and behold, I'm actually going to have a little bit of free time on my hands for about a couple weeks to a month. So what I'm going to use that for is I'm actually going to use that to keep improving these video guys. As you guys know, I've had some video idea in the works that I want to progress going forward. Well, not only am I going to put those into effect, but I'm going to learn some other things to make these videos damn near flawless for you guys. Because going forward, we just want to put out the best content and the best videos ever. And that's where we're going, guys. And lo and behold, things just happened to work out in my life where I was blessed and fortunate enough that I could take a little bit of time, spend it with my kids. Not only that, be able to improve these videos for you guys. And during that time, my Twitch channel is going to be fully up and running daily. I'm going to be streaming. Some days it'll be a couple hours. Some days it'll be a full day stream, just depending. With that being said, after, even when I go back to the normalcies of life, things are going to stay consistent, guys. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's kick the intro and get into the predictions. Man, once again, huge shout out to all the fathers out there. It is a fantastic day. Man, thank you as always for joining your boy JG for this Money in the Bank predictions show. Real quick shout out to my boy Graphics Flam. My man's doing amazing work. So if you're not subscribed to his YouTube page, if you're not checking out his videos, and you're not following on Twitter, you're doing something wrong. So why don't you go ahead, take a second, and reach out and follow and show my boy some love. That's spelled Grafixflam. Graphics Flame. My man's doing all kinds of videos, guys. It's really good. I check him out at least once a day. I think you guys should as well. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get in these predictions. So we got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match versus the Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Bludgeoning Brothers. This one real easy for me. I think the Bludgeoning Brothers are going to come out on top. After building them up to be this dominant force, you can't have them lose to Gallows and Anderson tonight. So I just don't see that happening. I'm not going to really waste too much time on this match because I honestly think it's going to be a cakewalk for these fellas. With that being said, we get a match that has potential to me. But for some reason, since yesterday, I've been feeling that it's just not going to live up to expectation. And that's going to be Sami Zayn versus Bobby Lashley. Now, don't get me wrong. You guys know I love Sami. I have nothing wrong with Sami. I enjoy watching Lashley at times. At times he falls very flat for me. At times he does phenomenal things. With that being said, I think Bobby Lashley is going to come out victorious tonight. I don't see how you bring Bobby Lashley back just a couple months ago. Right now his push is dead. You need a little some kind of, I don't know, man, you need something to even partially revive it. So I definitely see Sami getting the loss tonight and Lashley walking away with the dub. Now, we get a match that's been building up since the return of both of them. That's Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. For me, the match itself, I don't have big expectations. We just seen this not too long ago. I think we may see a different ending, more of a DQ, something to allow Big Cass to continue to feel like a big man and that he's the dominant one. But with that being said, I see Daniel Bryan picking up the win tonight, whether it's by DQ or straight up with a tap. If he does win clean, I'm going with the heel hook. I'm going with the heel hook for the finisher tonight. But with that being said, I mean, how many of you guys are really out there are really excited about seeing this match tonight? Let me know. Go down to the comments. Just let me know. If you think Big Cass is going to pull the upset and you really think this is going to be a big start and push for Big Cass, let me know down below in the comments. Because we're not just here for us, guys. We're here for you as well. But with that being said, I mean, for me personally, I think Daniel Bryan should win. I think it's going to come out by DQ. I think Cass is going to do something to get himself disqualified, continue to beat on Daniel. We'll have a continuation. I think this will actually run out till SummerSlam. I think they're really trying to get this push behind Cass. What better way to do it with Daniel? Unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to work out the way they envision it. Now, we get what I think will be match of the night. No ifs, ands, or buts. No questions about it. This will be match of the night. And that's Seth Rollins versus Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. You got the hottest guy in wrestling right now in Seth Rollins. Dude carrying a show by himself damn near. With one of the best performers in the industry, whether it be in-ring or out-of-ring talent. The way this man works a mic, the way the man works the guitar, the way the man works the match, all phenomenal. So I expect big things from these two tonight. Big, flawless things from these two tonight. I think we're going to see a quick, hard-hitting, high-action match with a few cool down areas, of course. I mean, we can't just go 100 all the time. But I expect to see something that people will be talking about on Monday morning. I mean, I expect right after the pay-per-view, this will be the consistent talk of the evening, throughout the evening, tomorrow, Tuesday. This is going to be match of the night. This one, every inch of me wants to pick Elias. Every inch of me wants to really pick Elias on this. You guys know, I'd like to see Elias. Give Elias this push. What better way to really get behind Elias by having him beat the man that's on fire right now. But with that being said, even though with every inkling in my heart, I want to pick Elias walking away with the Intercontinental Championship, I can't. I got Rollins winning tonight. Seth walks away, still your Intercontinental Champion, going into Monday Night Raw. Now, we get a match for the Women's SmackDown Championship between Carmella versus Asuka. I know Asuka's getting a shot. So, going back to what I said right after Mania, thank God they pushed Asuka, because that was one of my hugest worries, if you guys don't remember back. I was worried that they were going to actually start to pull Asuka down the card, and she just wouldn't have the same impact. Now, does this match have the same impact that it could have? No. And I know we've talked about it 100 times, but honestly, going into this match, we should have an undefeated Asuka versus the woman who came out and ruined her WrestleMania opportunity. Instead, we have a defeated Asuka versus Mella. The excitement's not there like it could have been. You could have had so much more emotions tied in with this. Instead, I just really felt the whole build-up itself felt flat. There were some highlight points, a couple different promo spots that I enjoyed, but overall, I just really felt this felt very flat. Asuka should walk away tonight, but I have an inkling feeling. Now, I'm listening to JD, not my birthday week, the week before. And he's talking about we may see James Ellsworth at Money in the Bank. That was reports that he had heard elsewhere. And then, lo and behold, James Ellsworth stated that he would be somewhere else. And he stated that he showed, evidence that he's booked at a different gig for the evening. Well, I hop on this morning to look at the match line, the match card, so I can write it down so we can go over the prediction show today. And while I'm doing this, I notice that once again I read a very similar article by Bleacher Report, and it was just reported 5 hours ago. If James Ellsworth comes back to interfere with this match, I will not even comment about this going forward. This will be not. If they ruin this moment, if Asuka, whether it be her second defeat or she wins by disqualification, I will be done. Done with the SmackDown's women division, regardless of who wins the Money in the Bank tournament tonight, or championship tonight, or the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'll be done. I can't handle it. I can't handle shitty storytelling followed with shitty ideas. And we've been doing enough of that already this year, and we're barely halfway through. We still don't have another half a year. So if any way I see James Ellsworth involved with tonight's match, first off, that's a red herring for me. I'm done. I won't even pay attention. I already know Asuka's going to get screwed. We know how this goes. But if they do this right, whether Asuka wins, lose, we have a good match. Mella finally shows she can wrestle. But not only that, see, this is the hard part for me. I don't know how Asuka could look dominant in a loss regardless. Whether it be DQ, whether she wins by DQ, or she gets beaten clean, or with outside interference. I don't know in any way how Asuka could come out looking on top for this. So, I mean, honestly, to break it down, it's this simple. I got Asuka. If Asuka doesn't walk away with that belt tonight, you've ruined everything with that division. Okay? It's once again, you're just letting some blonde who can barely freaking wrestle hold the damn title while you have other women that are literally in the division that have shown a million times they're a million times more better. Better performers, more talented, can say less on a microphone and get more across. You're wasting them for somebody who can't wrestle and who's hit and miss when it comes to dropping promos. And to be honest, man, that leotard she wears drives me crazy, dude. It's a horrible wrestling gear. It's just horrible wrestling gear. So I don't know, man. Tonight's the night. You got to get the belt off Mella. There's no reason we should see Mella champion going into Tuesday night this week. If we do, another blown opportunity for the WWE and the women's division. So let's just hope for the best. Let's just really hope for the best on this one, guys. Next, we got... This is literally the match I care least about. Jinder versus Roman. Woo! This is exciting. Woo! I know, all you Romaholics out there, get on your Roman train. Here comes your boy. The big dog's going to re-own his yard tonight, right? No, I got Jinder winning. God, I hope either Singh brother just interferes. Please, I would love to see Roman. And with that being said, so you guys know we're starting the new fantasy tonight. And I actually have a feeling, outside of me being the number one pick tonight, I have a feeling Roman Reigns is going to be the first pick in the first ever Kliqpod draft, which is sad. And I know the power rankings were dropped, and yeah, regardless of how I feel about him, I mean, in all actuality, with knowing how the WWE feels about him, his pushes, everything like that, he should be ranked number one. Don't know how we got him ranked number one because he's on a losing streak, but he's ranked number one. With that being said, I promise you, if I get the number one pick, he will not be my pick. He will not be my pick. I'm down to two people I would be picking as my number one pick. But with that being said, I'm picking Jinder tonight. And then I hope whoever picks him number one, if I don't get that number one pick, I hope you're celebrating the L for your number one pick tonight. And whoever gets Jinder at like the 8th pick, I hope you're celebrating that dub with them points, with that Roman loss. Man, that would be a colossal upset. Ooh, the Colossus, the Colossal. Yep, we're going Jinder for sure tonight. Come on, Jinder. We're pulling for you hard. You win tonight, GG will go out and get him a Jinder Mahal shirt. You lose, I will not get a Roman Reigns. Now, I'm going to pose this out to you. I'm going to put this out to you guys out there in the Kliqpod Nation. Any of you guys want to take a bet with me? You guys know how I feel about Roman Reigns. I'll make you a bet. I will bet you that Roman doesn't win a title before the Royal Rumble. Doesn't win WWE Universal Championship before Royal Rumble. If you want to make this bet with me, what I will do is, if I lose this bet, I will buy you a WWE shirt of your choosing, and I will buy a Roman Reigns shirt, and I will wear that for, we'll say, 4 weeks worth of reviews. And there will not be a negative word said about this man. But if I win, you have to, I'm going to start a campaign against Roman. And you have to be my #1 right-hand go-to person and be in full support of every statement I make, and support him and back him, retweet him, fully engaged in the removing Roman off our TV. We're going to jump on the JD from NY 206 cause to get Roman off the TV. Well, we're going to do Roman. He's got other off the TVs, but we want Roman. So that's what it is. You beat me, you get a shirt. I got to wear the Roman shirt for a month of podcast and pretty much state my love for Roman. If I win, you fully support me and endorse me and back me, retweet me, just fully 100% in getting Roman off our TV. I don't know, something fun for you, for us, and gives you a shout out there. Whoever has the 20th comment is the person I'm going to take on in this. So, set your comments up correctly. Hey, and let's have some fun. But with that being said, guys, I got Jinder walking away the champ. Now, comes to the match I could care less about tonight. The Raw's Women's Championship. I know there's you guys out there. Ronda's so badass. This is a great match. She deserves this. No, she doesn't. It is so damn early. She ain't even had a real women's match yet. I don't even know. So, I'm going to break it down for you like this. Natalya interferes against Ronda. Excuse me. Somehow, Ronda gets DQ'd, whatever. Ronda loses. She doesn't take a legit, clean loss. It's not one of those losses that really hurts her record. But she's going to lose tonight. And if she gets the dub, it's going to be by DQ. But I got her losing, but not in any kind of clean fashion, with some kind of interference, with something else going on. That's going to add to the storyline, because they really want to, I feel they really want to push this, get this strap on Ronda, and then let it start rolling. Lo and behold, God willing, they will not. So, fingers crossed, Nia walks away the champ tonight. If Ronda gets the belt, once again, man, then both women's divisions are fucked up. Because you know what? I'm not a huge Nia Jax fan, but I think she should be champion and not Ronda. Ronda's got a way to go, man. You do not give her the title this quick. That would be complete and utter garbage. That would, any respect you gained for the Raw's women division would be completely obliterated within one evening. So don't ruin this, guys. Now, we finally get to the last man standing match. Low blow for low blow. AJ versus Not. While I'm listening to JD from NY206 last week, he's hearing reports that we could see a finish with AJ wearing a steel cup. If you guys go back to, I want to say right around my Greatest Rumble, maybe review, somewhere around there, I actually thought we should have had a steel cup finish then. We didn't get one. Oh, maybe it was Backlash. Maybe it was the Backlash review or the prediction show. I thought we should have had a steel cup finish. So if we get the steel cup finish, I mean, it's something that we thought we should have seen already. But I would not mind that at all. That's how I actually think we'll see it tonight. I would love to see AJ walk away the champ, but I have this feeling that once again we're going to see a double loss between Asuka. Once again, I think honestly in my heart that neither SmackDown belt is going to change hands tonight. AJ is going to win. I think a Steel Cup will be involved. I don't know in the absolute finish or just the build up to the finish. But I do think AJ Styles walks away your champ. And Tuesday night, I actually think we continue this feud between AJ and Knock, and it definitely does not end tonight. What I look forward to seeing tonight is a 5-star match. I think everything has aligned for the WWE Universe, WWE Management, WWE Creative to allow these guys to go out there and just lay it out all out on the line. Show everything after this shitty storyline of the double low blows. AJ can't keep his emotions in check. Shinsuke can. I think we'll see it tonight. But let me ponder this to you, because now that I'm talking about it, I'm actually thinking, so with AJ's emotions being out of hand, he's still pissed about the low blows, right? So you know he's going to want to get a low blow. Right now, we're playing as though Knock is the more level-headed competitor out of the two. Why wouldn't Knock be the one to have the Steel Cup instead of AJ, since he's more level-headed and actually has his emotions in check? That would just kind of make even more sense and a better twist to the storyline for me. So, live on air, live while recording, I'm actually going to go ahead and flip my pick, and I've got Shinsuke walking away with the title tonight with the Steel Cup finish. Now, we have our first of our 2 Money in the Bank events matches for the evening. The first one involves Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Ember Moon, Naomi, Lana, and Natalya. I expect to see a phenomenal match. I expect this to be another match we are just drooling and talking about and so highly anticipated to see next year's, because this year's is going to be so fucking amazing. I think you have better competitors than last year that know how to use ladders better and can come off the ladders better. Not only that, I think we're going to walk away with Sasha Banks victorious from tonight's Money in the Bank match, which is fantastic, man. Her sitting on that contract, the jealousy that would come from Bayley. I think you could finally turn Bayley perfect heel, because she would be so jealous of Sasha getting this opportunity, making the most of it, and walking away the Money in the Bank holder. The jealousy that would spew from Bayley would be phenomenal. It would build for a great storyline. I know they're friends, but I think there would be real emotions involved. But not only the real emotion, like the emotions that could be involved in this, Sasha needs to get this belt and get a real run. This woman deserves a real title reign. So I've got Sasha Banks walking away in one of the top matches of the year. I'm calling it now. My superstar performer in this match will be Ember Moon. The way people will talk about her tomorrow morning and beyond, you will know she is fully destined for greatness, if not to be the greatest women's champion of all time when all said and done. But I do have Sasha walking away tonight. Very excited about this match. Honestly, thinking about coming on live during this and the men's Money in the Bank match, because of how spectacular they're going to be. I might just want to say some things as we're going, rather than have to wait till the review afterwards. Now, we have a match that still has a little curiosity left in it. It's the men's Money in the Bank tournament, or the Money in the Bank match. Now, the competitors in this match are The Miz, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, Rusev, Samoa Joe, and one of the New Day. And that's the curiosity to me. Which one of the New Day is it going to be? Now, as you guys know, here at Kliqpod, we have been predicting for about a month ever since we found out about the group entrance, that we think it's going to be Big E. We think this is the perfect time to push Big E. You could honestly do a dominant stable faction with the New Day from here on out. If Big E was to walk away victorious tonight, or just so impressive that there's no denying he needs to be back in the title hunt, in the WWE World Championship title hunt, then you're crazy. I mean, if this dude walks away looking supreme from this, I could see a situation down the line in the future where the New Day would hold 3 belts, whether it be the WWE Championship with the tag, WWE Championship with the Intercontinental, and then somehow one of them we have a cross promotion where we also, cross promotion where we get the Intercontinental, and they already have the United States. I think we could see something along these lines, depending on what we see from Big E and what he really shows us, if he really wants to go back on his own on the solo tip tonight or not. With that being said, if it's one of the other two, I'm kind of disappointed. If it's Kofi, you've been there, let me see somebody else. Xavier, I'd have no issues with. I just know he didn't have a chance to walk away victorious. With that being said, I actually think this one will be upstaged by the women. I think the women's match will be better. But I think the ending to this is going to be phenomenal because I'm going to see Samoa Joe walk away with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And the best thing about that is we all know Joe, man, killing it on the mic, kills it in the ring, phenomenal, best heel in the industry at this point. But with him being the best heel in the industry, this man with the Money in the Bank briefcase, you would always have to be worried because he could strike Tuesday night, he could strike next year. But I would expect to see the title on Joe's waist by SummerSlam, if not at SummerSlam. So I'm looking at a victorious Joe tonight with us going into Monday Night Raw. Damn, Joe versus Lesnar. And I won't even lie, even if they threw Roman in there, it wouldn't even piss me off. But with that being said, guys, thanks as always for hanging out with me and joining me for this Money in the Bank prediction show. I'll be back after tonight's Money in the Bank pay-per-view with the review show. But until then, go ahead, take a moment, like, subscribe. But other than that, as always, kick ass, take names, and peace.